Hello, and welcome to my fully operational studio. I am Dr. Wiggo, and yes, my studio is now complete. That's right. There'll be more videos up here because this is where I'm going to do stuff, but it isn't going to be about this. Well, every now and then, like I do. I'll buy something and there'll be a video about it for the studio. But for the most part, the studio is complete. In fact, I have made a playlist on building a YouTube studio, and I'm going to link it right here. But so you don't have to go back and watch all that, I'm going to show you the pan across from before anything happened, then the pan across after everything had been rearranged, but before this went up behind me, then the pan across after this went up. And I haven't done a pan across since then. So then the last pan across will be the studio as it is now. And then you'll see everything that I've done. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it turned out pretty good. Yes, there were some bumps along the road. The hue lights, which were supposed to be LifeX lights, but well, don't even go watch that video. Just get hue lights instead of LifeX lights. Trust me. And if you don't want to trust me, go watch that video. It's in the playlist. I think the wall treatments did the best. Oh, and I love the desk. What was the order I did this in? Well, first it was the rearrangement. Then it was the wall treatments, including over there, which you will see in the pan. I never put the Elgato wave panels onto the ceiling because it was just too hard. You have to use the molly kind of screws that open up into the ceiling, and then you got to get the things to stick up there. And I watched videos where apparently when they're on the ceiling, they can fall off. And again, since I got this guy, the NTG3, also a video in the playlist, I just don't think I don't hear enough echo to make it worthwhile to spend it. Now, if down the road, I still have them. I'm not going to throw them away. They were like $100. So I got $100 worth of acoustic panels over in the corner over here, which I could put up someday. But I have done everything else I said I was going to do. I've rearranged the room. I've even done some things I didn't say I was going to do. When I do the pan across, you will see these little plastic cubes. I put in some shelves over here. And I have 5 of these. Well, this is one of them. And you see they open from the front, and they're clear so I can see what's inside them. And I have 2 more over there and 2 more over there, which you'll see in the pan. They're over against that wall. So I have a lot of these little storage cubes. But other than that, that's about all I've done. Now, it was a lot. The whole playlist will be right here. But this is my final studio. I know this really isn't worth a video. I should have tacked it on to the end of the last one, but that one had been running long. This will be real short, so you can go about your business. For me, by the way, it's the end of the semester, and I have a lot of papers to grade. So I needed a quick video, and this is about as quick as I could do because I didn't have to do any prep. I just have to go up here and tell you, point around, pan the camera around. Then I'll have to edit for a long time. That's the studio. I'm really happy with it. Let's run the pans. So watch this. Huh? Big changes. Put a lot of effort in here, and thanks to my friend Brian, who was my assistant. In fact, This whole thing was his idea, building a studio. We blame him for everything. I've always blamed him for everything. That's what friends are for. Where was I? What was I talking about? That's the studio. I'm very pleased with how it's turned out. I think I'm going to enjoy. I've already enjoyed shooting up here. The unboxings work great with the overhead camera. I got the microphones. I got the fancy lighting. Well, not that fancy, but fancy-ish. And I'm all set to start shooting videos elsewhere in the house, which I need to do. I know I said back in, if you watch the playlist, in the first video, I said this is going to go over many months. I think I said it was going to take over the summer. If you knew me personally, you would know. Once I started, I couldn't stop. So that's why it's been just week after week. I think there was one video in the sequence that wasn't one of these studio videos, but I had to get it done. And now it's done. So now I'm going to get back to making the other kinds of videos I make. And I have a good one coming up because my friend Brian, who I just mentioned, just got a car that I think is video worthy. Hey, Dr. Wigo on cars. We haven't done one of those in a while. Well, I kind of told you everything about the K5 and Stormtrooper was gone, but now we have a new car. Well, it's an old car. Well, you'll see. Come back. So that's where we're going. In coming weeks, I got to get back to the cord cutting. I got to get back to the long-term review of the PSVR 2, which, by the way, I've still been fooling around with, and I still don't like it. And I'll tell you why in a video coming up soon. It's that Fresnel lens thing with the color shift. It's just horrible. And I've done a lot of research and I know why it happens, but it still happens. And there's no real fix for it. So that's all this video is. I just wanted to show you the final project. In fact, I'm going to do one more pan. I'm going to turn more lights on so you'll get a better idea. And so now I'm going to show you, I'll show you now what it looks like in the light. So, that is the new studio. I'm very happy with it, and I hope to make many videos in the future in this room. So, I'll see you all next week. What am I doing next week? I don't know. So, come back next week for a video that's not about this studio. Although, it may be in this studio, because if I may be unboxing something. We don't know. We're back to, we don't know what's going to happen week to week. I hope that's the way you like it. But it's the way I like it. So thanks for stopping by. So long. Come back next week. Bye-bye.